So we should be happening in the Guchibu and Jacoby game after this one. So hope to see that rematch. They played a long time, a few weeks ago, and it was a pretty good set. I probably should have played a few weeks ago. It's a pretty good set. But as of right now, we have Moshpit and Nyixian going at it. Both these players have been putting on a pretty dominant show. I will say that. I was reading the text there. Anyways, and Moshpit's been looking a little shaky. I will say that. Looking a little shaky. Has played pretty good opponents, though, we'll say. Yeah, I've been looking a little shaky there. And this could be something Nyixian can capitalize on. She does. Nice 2-stock lead. I seen Pillow drop the follow. Shout out to you, Pillow. I see that was a pretty good game. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a good losers bracket run from you. So make it happen. Make it happen. Moshpit's been looking very comfortable on the blasters today. Not so much action on the spear, but a lot of good blaster action and some good blaster plays. I'd say that too. Not just like they're playing blasters and not getting anything out of it. Been putting on some pretty decent damage, but I think at this point, if you're Nyixian, you kind of understand that. If you've been watching the stream, you understand that. You're going to play a little differently to kind of combat those blasters. Play it a little faster. Wait for him to make a mistake. Just like Moshpit does right there. Turn their back against Nyixian. And the blasters is one of those weapons that you shoot it, and this kind of takes a little minute to recover and to get back into like your normal stance or whatever, so you can get punished very easily. Nyixian just waiting for the right time to attack, and patience has been playing a really big part. Nice scoop, nice patient scoop. Just stopping Moshpits in their tracks, scooping them up, taking them to the sky. They're gonna take home game number 1. Alright. Game number 2 here. Haven't seen any character switch from Moshpit, even through the shaky game against Pillow. Been staying strong to the Ada, aka the Mandalorian. And you know, I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. Losers bracket is going good as always. Imazu is tied up 1-1 against A Surge. A Surge might be able to put a little bit of a run down that losers bracket, but who knows? Nyixian is going to go in the Bodvar. No skin. No color. Just basic. Just like you see on the loading screen. Moshpit's like, nah, put a skin on, man. Put some color, something. This is boring. Get rid of you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Put the skin on. Put the bear back on. Before you get in my game. Ooh. Nice strong side sig jumping at you. Bodvar has a very unexpected, underrated sig kit. I will say that. It's very basic, but it's effective, and I think that's the main point for Bodvar is one of the first characters to be made in the game. Just got an unexpected sig kit, but it's very, very, very strong. Nice patience. Playing that smart move off the stage on the side wall. Hit the little Sair. Moshpit can't do anything about it. Now, if I believe I'm correct, Nyixian got 4th, or currently is 4th on the points leaderboard, looking to stretch the points like stretching that munyan. But I'm positively sure that's the case. I have to check, but I think it's 4th. It's 4th, so already trying to clinch that invitational spot. At least get in the top 6. Nah, a win today, a tournament win today would be very big for that. And you will see in the Discord the points leaderboard after tonight's tournament. I shall be updating that. Ooh. The Blasters play is looking very fluid from Moshpit. Moshpit holding Nyixian to a certain angle, not letting him approach too quick. Oh my gosh, that was close. That was a down sig there from the Moshpit. It doesn't connect. Nyixian gets out of it alive, barely. Going a little too aggressive. You need to get off. You need to get away. You need to get away, Nyixian. You need to get away. Oh, he got way too aggressive. Got way too aggressive. With no weapon. Trying to take Moshpit off stage like that was very, very brave. Didn't end up going too well for him. But I respect it. I respect the decision. I respect the approach, the confidence that he had to do that. I personally would have done that, especially with the blasters in Moshpit's hands. Not a good idea. Blasters are still in Moshpit's hands here. And you know what to expect out of it. Getting their opponent down to orange fairly quickly. Already has Nyixian do 100 damage. I mean, that's just the effect of these blasters. Moshpit read the chain dodge and said, "Come here. Let me get this kill real quick." Nyixian's gonna take his talents off stage once again with no weapon. And it worked for a little minute, but didn't get the kill. Now he has the hammer off stage, which is more of a better challenge here. There you go, Sayer. Good job. Nice. Oh my gosh. Back to that patient game that we saw in game number 1 from Nyixian on the hammer. I think hammer might be the way to go against to kind of stop Moshpits or suppress Moshpit, at least his blasters. The sword seemed maybe a little too predictable. You know what? Then again, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. We in top 8. Just got home from a road trip. Are we in top? Yeah, technically. Yeah, we are in top 8. Well, top 4 in the winners bracket. There's a few people in the losers bracket. I don't know if y'all can hear the phone buzzing. I hope y'all can't. That'd be a very embarrassing. That's kind of annoying. I had my phone on my table and it's just been going off the leash. A-Surge is going to defeat Imazu 2-1. Nyixian going to get the kill on Moshpit and to take this game 2-1. Obviously, this one's going to be a best of 5. We're in the winners semifinals.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Game number 4. Nyixian's on match point, looking to just end this quickly. No more blasters. No more Moshpit blasters. These are a pain to play against. Ooh. It's a good play there. I kind of expected him to go for the scoop and whoop, but doesn't do that. Just throws the weapon down there. Creates a little bit more space and time for Nyixian to think about what next move is going to be. As you know, Moshpit is quick on their feet just to try that chance to even just press a button and flip the script on you with another Blasters combo. So good on Nyixian. Got to play this one a little bit more patiently than you normally would, because those Blasters are very advanced. I'm gonna throw that sword away. I'm gonna toss that sword away. I'm gonna give me the hammer. Boom! Gotta take down that first stock from Moshpit. Nice weapon throws. Go a little under. Get the recovery. Uppercut. Not much going on here in the mid ground. Waiting for somebody to make a move. There's Moshpit gonna get a double dare. Ooh! Oh, that barely connected. That barely connected. That's unfortunate. That barely connected. Doesn't matter because it did connect. And Nyixian is down to last stock. Has got to make something shake real quick here. Not let Moshpit heat up even more with the Blasters. We will not see them go on the Lantern Spirit anytime soon. So Nyixian, I'm sorry, but those Blasters are what you're going to be used to for the rest of this game. Toxic comes out, doesn't hit though, was really close. The next one might land. Yeah, I told you the next one would land. Moshpit sounds close the first time, and the second time's gonna hit. I'm gonna promise you that. I'm gonna promise you one thing, and that one thing is that second side tick gonna hit.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
We are all tied up at 2-2. The winner is going to take this one home and move on to the winners finals, I should say. That's a guaranteed top 4, I believe. So points-wise, you're looking solid there. Points-wise, you're looking very solid. And if you win the winners finals, then hey, you already got some money in your pocket. So just be patient. You got $15. That's $15 you ain't had before. Moshpit said, I want the $15 at least. Let me just get stock number 1 down. Gravity cancel, downlight recovery. You know, he gets so creative with their car. I would never think of stuff like this. And I'm a measly little plat. I would never think of stuff like this, but it's okay. Oh my gosh. And Moshpit not letting Nyixian even touch. Like, think about touching the ground. Now, you can't even see the ground. Nah, the fire from my guns are blocking you from seeing the ground. You're going to go to the space. You're going to go to the heavens. Let me send you up there and take care of that second stock for you real quick. Ooh. Nyixian needs this kill now. I say ooh because it didn't kill. I honestly thought that would kill. There it does. The second recovery will. Second time the charm for. What's the name of this game right now? The second time the charm. The second side sig hit for Moshpit last game, and the second recovery gonna hit for Nyixian this game. But Nyixian needs something quick. Needs something fast and cannot take any damage while doing it. Missed the scoop there. I saw a scoop happening. Doesn't. Maybe getting a little impatient, throwing out a lot of attacks. You gotta play like you did in game number 1. And then game number 3, I'm pretty sure you won too. So just play it smart. Play it slow like you have been. Let Moshpit make the mistakes. Right now, Nyixian is the one making the mistakes. I'm gonna read that perfectly. Saw Moshpit was gonna go for that Sig Punisher on the other side of him. Nice. Still at 170. You're literally like one hit wonder. I could blow you a kiss and you die. Ooh, I did not think that would hit. Nyixian played it good though. He played the last stock good.